Hi, have you ever wondered what the first subject of this world was? Today in this video I am going to solve this. But before that, let me introduce myself. I am Dr. Manisha Vijayvargiya. I am a core education expert, has been a university professor, and in last 5 years I have helped more than 5,000 of students in their concept building, career building and in solving various problems through my guidance and counseling. This is an epistemological analysis which claim for all its right. So let's understand logically and ponder very deep into it. This analysis has gone through its two levels. First is abstract and second is concrete. Now let me understand what and how things took place. The emergence of any kind of any subject must have been followed some unavoidable steps which can be only sequenced after the human existence or its survival in a form of birth of a human baby. Now, after the birth of a human baby, his first breath activates its brain, and this activation of brain activates its sensory organs. The activation of brain give birth to thought processes, whereas the activation of sensory organs helps in interacting with the inner environment and with the outer environment. Now, these thought processes and interaction of sensory organs with its environment create vision or point of view about a particular thing or any situation. According to ancient India, Sanskrit is a language which specifies vision as a subject. In Sanskrit, vision is called darshan, which also refers to a point of view which is responsible for development, movement, and subject creation. Now let's see how these visions and point of views are creating the first subject and are responsible for development and movement. These visions and or point of views comes out in a form of statement and many a times give birth to ideas. Per idea seek support and create a group of supportive people which is called thesis. We can understand this with an example that suppose someone keep his or her opinion about God that mountain is a god. Some people may agree on this statement, make a group and may start some offerings or practices towards the mountain like bowing their heads in front of mountain or something like that. After some time, one anti-thought may come in a mind of another person who is not agree with the thesis or who is opponent of the thought. This anti-thought again gather a group of people in its support which is called antithesis. Now let's understand this antithesis with an example that when the people were admitting mountain as a god, one anti-thought comes in a mind of an opponent or different person that river is more powerful and serves more than the mountain, so river should be considered as god. So this statement is opponent of the previous statement that which is denying mountain as a god. Now let's take an example of antithesis that one person who views that river is more powerful and serves more than the mountain, he considers that river is god and he is denying the previous statement in which the people were considering mountain as a god. Now this second statement comes in a mind of us another person that river is god is totally denying the first statement of the thesis. Now the point to be considered here that this thesis and antithesis, these both statements are totally subjective in nature. Antithesis is a counter argument and opposing viewpoint which challenges thesis. The purpose of antithesis is to test the validity of thesis and to explore its weaknesses. The next step is analysis, which involve examining the thesis and antithesis in details. It involves examining the logic and evidences used in support of each argument and assessing the weaknesses and strengths of each argument. The analysis is an objective point of view or process. At last comes the synthesis, which is the process of combining the best elements of thesis and antithesis for new understanding. It is all about a pure residue in which bad experiences are left as a teaching lesson, whereas the good experiences are conveyed for the betterment of the society and its usefulness. These processes of thesis, antithesis, analysis, and synthesis make the world move with the thought processes when a person acts on these thoughts. Now, this process of synthesis does not stop here. Synthesis again gives birth to thesis, then antithesis, then analysis, and again synthesis. Like this, the process is keeps on moving and moving. In whole of the process, the group of supportive thoughts create a school of thoughts. Now, philosophy is all about a study of a school of thoughts. The process of thesis, antithesis, analysis, and synthesis happen in our daily life when we support something or when we don't support anything. Since thought arises just after some months of the birth of a baby, so after the human birth, the study of thoughts or school of thoughts become the first subject. But the point to be noted here that since thoughts are abstract in form, so philosophy, was the study of the school of thoughts, became the first subject of this world which was being created. Now question arises that when the philosophy was the first abstract subject, then which was the first concrete subject which human studied first? The answer is language. Why? Because these thoughts forced human for their expression in form of signs, symbol, non-verbal and formal communication. When these symbols and signs got created, the language became the first concrete subject for expression of abstract thoughts. So in this video, I tried my best to explain this content through my epistemological analysis, and after which I welcome all the eminent, knowledgeable people, scientists, philosophers and all for the further discussion and analysis. The same content with more analysis, I have made a video in Hindi language also. Those viewers who want to watch the video in Hindi language, I am putting the link in I button. They can watch my video from I button link. Moreover, you can visit my website which is being displayed in your screen, and you can read my blog articles. I hope this content has solved the world's query. If you like my video, then please like, share and subscribe my channel. Till my next video, see you, tata and goodbye.